Good evening and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View this evening. We'll still be doing it live around about 6:30. I'll schedule it as soon as I finish this video and it's uploaded. We'll be doing it live tonight where we could talk about the calamity that was the weekend. But before we talk about that, there's some breaking Celtic news this evening. I've got to say that the group chats was going absolutely bonkers this afternoon, wondering why there was a delay to Celtic sending out the email with regard to how many tickets Celtic supporters clubs around the country were going to get for the away game in Dundee. Dundee is the first game after the split, and they have reduced the allocation. Yes, Scumdee have reduced the allocation. The club that has just been fined, you would think they would need every penny they can get. They have just been fined for delaying games, postponing games against the mighty team in second place that are 3 points behind us, second in the league, and they get championship medals for that. But Dundee, when we talk about them, first of all, they have given Celtic 3,323 tickets, which is a reduction of 3,737, 414 less, which will probably come from the main stand section that they give Celtic. Celtic FC tickets on Twitter put out this afternoon. Tickets for the cringe premiership. Singe premiership. I'm going to call it cringe. It's fucking cringe, isn't it? It's the cringe premiership because this nonsense that's came about with Scottish football, shooting itself in the foot and reducing the allocation of tickets to Celtic and other clubs. It's killing the game. It's cringeworthy. It is cringeworthy. At a time that a club like Dundee should be trying to get as much money as it can in before the end of the season, because let's face it, they've got a shite little fan base, haven't they? It's an absolutely shite little fan. In fact, just fucking join the two Dundee clubs together. We'd probably be better off. Anyway, who cares about Dundee? They're Scumdee. Right, let's move on for that. Dundee have reduced the allocation for the tickets. The timing for the weekend matches. Rangers are set to play earlier in the day at 12:30. Celtic play at 3 o'clock. Yes, they have to get that little bit of advantage, don't they? Oh, fucking who cares? Celtic beat Dundee, and it'll show Rangers up for being how shite that they really are. Anyway, talking about shite, we're going to talk about Liam Scales. Liam Scales has been getting some amount of stick since the weekend. When you look at it, we need a defender for the Champions League for next season. We definitely need a better defender than Liam Scales. I did say that Liam Scales would probably be the most improved player this season when he was thrust into the limelight back in August. And you remember me saying that. I did say that Liam Scales would probably be one of the most improved players, which he probably is. He's most consistent, but he's shite. Let's face it. He's not that good. He's good in the league to a certain extent, but I'm thinking going forward into the Champions League, is that what we'd really want to be setting aside Cameron Carter-Vickers in the Champions League? I think it's a massive summer coming up for Celtic. We did not need 9 players last season and last autumn. We didn't need 9 players, but the club found it in their wisdom to bring in 9 players. 2 of them we spent £7 million on 2 defenders who've not really seen anything this season. So Gustav Lagerbielke will leave in the summer. He must feel really pissed off because he was offered a little way out of Celtic after being told by Brendan Rodgers that he must leave the club because he's not good enough. So he found himself a club in Italy and he thought he was going to live the dream, because it's always been a dream of his to go and play in Italy. Only that to be turned down by Celtic due to the fact that Cameron Carter-Vickers was out injured again. I understand that we need a big squad, but come on. Anyway, Scales has been getting all sorts of stick. We'll talk about that in the live this evening. Another man that is in cloud 9 is the one and only Graham Souness. Yep, he reckons that Rangers are going to do the double over Celtic to win the league and the cup. The man's on drugs, isn't he? The man, he's convinced that this Rangers team has what to lift the double over Celtic. He's nuts, isn't he? I don't know what to talk about anymore, but he's been in the paper. He reckons that Clementine can shock their foes in the league derby before the Hampden game. He's coming to Celtic with no fans. Right, they're coming to Celtic with no fans. We're going to make as much noise as we can, and we're going to annihilate them on our own park. It's as simple as that. But Simon Jordan says that, maybe Souness, you should maybe be a bit more realistic. Realistic? If Celtic lose, you said Rangers could go there. You're still hoping Celtic drop something elsewhere because of the goal difference. Celtic will not lose. Celtic will go on to win this league and the cup double, unfortunately, for the Save Conians. Souness did say, yes, in simple terms, if you're beating your biggest rival, whatever side of the city you're on, in general means that you're going to win the league. And Rangers haven't done that this season. Of course they've not, because that's shite. Boom, boom, they haven't beat us this season. So what's he talking about? He's expecting Celtic to drop points. Celtic never drop points on the running. Never. They haven't done any time they won the league. We never drop points on the running. And we've done our point dropping, and that was like a few weeks back when we played the Rangers. Sevco in disguise. Anyway, some pundits are still up in arms saying that Aberdeen should have had a penalty. But let's move on for this semi-final. We'll talk about that in the live tonight. Talk about Celtic players. The game went on forever and ever and ever. Carter Vickers even come out and said, oh, look, I thought, you know what VAR's like, you might give it a penalty, but VAR looked at it and said nothing. Anyway, who cares? We're in the final on the 25th of May, a day that is iconic with Celtic history. There's not a lot of news kicking around about the day. There's all of the shite that you'd expect. There's not really any transfer speculation either. It is a bit early to go. This time last year, we'd managed to get some transfer speculation in, but with 6 weeks to go of the league, 5 weeks to go in the league, and then the Scottish Cup final, I expect transfer speculation to ramp up. Would you sign the Aberdeen striker ahead of the one and only Adam Ida? Would you sign the Aberdeen striker this summer? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you join the live this evening, 6:30 Celtic part-time, where we can talk about that. Also, on that note, it's been a funny old weekend. It was a result that I didn't think that we would get. I did put down 2-1 or 3-1. I expected us to win by at least 2 goals. I didn't expect us to lose 3 goals, not in the manner that we did. And then I certainly didn't expect Joe Hart to go up and take a penalty in the manner he did. What was he thinking? And the fact that Cameron Carter-Vickers basically giving him the kiss of death, saying, you're going to miss this. Oh, guess what? And he hits the post. Anyway, on that note, make sure you join the live this evening. If you don't join the live, I'll see you on tomorrow morning's Celtic news. And with that being said, have a fantastic day, Celtic fans all around the world.